are at the lair of the Bear Campground. This is our guide today. It's Chris. What's your last name?
Galvin. Hi guys.
Galvin. And we mostly trying to catch brown trout, which William and I have never even fished for, much less caught. And there are some rainbows too. These are going to be smaller fish, but a lot of them. This is the kind of gear we're going to be wearing. It's a beautiful day. The geography around here is pretty interesting too. So we got to get our...
Well, go back to the bread and butter. Go back to what you know is in the river system. Stuff they might see all the time. You know, it's always fun to match the hatch, but you got to know what to do when there's nothing hatching. And that's the stuff like that's in here all the time. So right now we're using small stonefly, trailed by like what the pale morning dun nymph. Because I know there's going to be a pale morning dun hatch with a yellow mayfly, and we're going to be using that nymph triangle. I want the line held against the cork with one finger. Pick whatever finger makes the most sense to you. But one is important. You don't want to have a death grip on the rod with your whole hand. The reason being, especially later when you go on the bigger fishes, you're going to need to release this line, let the fish play off the drag. Step 2 is anchor. So anytime they're in the water. This is the grip I prefer today. I want the thumb on top, opposite the reel. We're going to use the reel as the directional pointer to where we cast. And most times we have to cast 45 degrees upstream. So the first cast will be a roll cast. We'll do a lot of short roll casts today. Start with a nice high rod, kind of hanging off to the side. Roll the whole way forward. Follow it down in line with the indicator. I usually like to hover with a horizontal rod over the indicator. Took time in the water, better chance you have of catching fish. You have no chance catching fish, obviously, if you're re-rigging or getting yourself out of the tree. Also, downstream hook sets gives you the best chance to hook the fish with the soft scissor side part of the mouth here, versus trying to hit it with the hard part of the mouth up here. It makes a big difference. A lot of anglers will hook the fish, but lose the fish during the fight, and that's because the hook really never penetrated. It was just holding temporarily.
Whoa, one hit it. All right, this is how you do it, folks. That's a bigger one, huh?
Bigger fish, man. Check this bad boy.
Yeah.
That's a big round right here.
Yeah, he's pretty smud. All right, we gotta get a picture of that too. Okay, we've relocated quite a ways. That's about a 45-minute drive. We're at the North Fork of a South Platte River, which I have read about since I was a kid. Platte River, anyway. That's part of it. But check out this countryside. What a beautiful day it is. This is some private property that they have permission to fish. Check it out.
Shorten it up and lift. Really lift.
Yeah, William. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Well done. William just caught one. And he caught a couple of them down there. Beautiful day. He probably caught on that 8 or 9. Biggest one was pushing 5 pounds.